You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
All right, welcome back to BBN Tonight. Now, all season, if you've been watching us, we've been talking with the UK men's basketball players about subjects that are off the beaten path.
Yeah, and this one is certainly that. We've got a possible shoe exchange, some sibling rivalries. Plus, I don't know if you know this, but he should still be in high school.
Yeah, I did know that.
Here's Keith's conversation with Devin Askew.
First off, Devin, how tired do you get of hearing everybody saying he should be in high school, and here he is at the University of Kentucky?
It's kind of, I hear it a lot, but I don't really get tired of it because I'm young. I know I'm young, but I shouldn't be in high school because I chose to be here. So I made a decision to skip my senior year.
Tell me a little bit about your game of basketball. How did you get into starting basketball? Do you remember those first days when you first started learning the game, or even just, taking that first Nerf shot or whatever it was?
Yeah, it started when I was a little baby, playing against my older brother in the living room on the carpet with the plastic hoop that was standing there. He would beat me all the time, but I would just try to dunk on him the whole time. That was my one goal. But from then it went to recreation basketball. It was called Spirit Got Game, and that's where I really started to play basketball. But then from then on, it was all competitive basketball.
There are so many of you that have brothers, sisters that played. How competitive did your games get with your brother, and do you still occasionally have that chance to play?
Oh, it got so competitive. It just made me a complete competitor playing against him because I just wanted to be better than him and for once to beat him. It didn't really happen a lot. It usually all ended in a fight too. So. But yeah, he pushed me to my limits and made me a competitor. So I thank him for all that.
Hey, I had 3 boys, and their games ended the same way. One time ended with a broken wrist, so I get it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite basketball moment so far? It doesn't have to be at Kentucky. It can be just something that stands out to you, a play or a game or something like that you always think back to.
I would say probably my greatest moment playing basketball. I have 2, actually. One from high school, that was in the UIBL, playing in the Peach Jam championship game. Even though we lost, it was like one of the most exciting games I ever played in. It was just cool to be in the championship. And although we wanted to win, we didn't, but it was probably one of the best games. It was a close game the whole game, and we just fought. The second game is probably here, when we played Vanderbilt, when I got the assist to Davion when he won the game off the 3. I probably didn't show a lot of emotion, but in my head I was jumping up and down like, yes, we got to win. But yeah, that was probably, those 2 moments were special to me.
Who were some of your influences maybe when you first started watching basketball, and maybe who are some now?
When I first started watching basketball, like I said, it was my older brother who he would watch. So he would watch a lot of Chris Paul. So I was like, yeah, I want to watch Chris Paul too. And my dad was always watching NBA games, and at night he'd just put on an NBA game and just sit there on the couch, and I just watch it with him. And I just saw how fun the game was. So my dad and my brother.
You'd rather dunk on somebody or cross them over?
Me personally, I like to cross them over. I'm not the most athletic, so dunking on someone is not always going to happen for me. So I have a better chance of crossing someone over, so I'll do that.
If you weren't hooping, what would you be doing? Was there another sport or another thing you would be doing in life if you weren't hooping?
Yeah, I'd probably be playing football right now. I was a good quarterback. Sacramento, I played for the FBU team. So I'd probably be playing football right now.
What kind of game did you have there? Anything that stands out, kind of like I asked you with basketball? Was there any kind of football situation that stood out to you there?
I could really throw the ball. I was good at throwing the ball, sitting in the pocket and just throwing.
Are you learning any shoe game from Brendan Canada? I hear he's got a good one.
He has all the shoes. I'm going to put this out there. BC, if you want to trade my Off-Whites for your Sean Weatherspoons, it's now on the media. we could do that trade, equal trade. But he has a lot of shoes, and I always look in his closet. I'm like, man, only if I had all these shoes, what would I do with them? But I collect shoes myself, so I got a little bit of shoe game. So,
Devin, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the season.
thank you.
Stick around. We'll have more after this.
You're watching BBN Tonight.